Good day, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Yes, it's early. Like I said, with the first rotation of the month coinciding with an update, we tend to see an early rotation. However, it's a little bit awkward. As you can see, I'm on the Rust Workshop page because a certain something happened. Again, we've seen the new skins appear in the accepted section before the actual rotation happened. So we know all the new skins that are going to be appearing today. We've got the nuclear launcher double barrel shotgun, the Wright LR300, Y9J. Again, he's been successful with his pirate collection. We've got the primitive crate, SAR high quality metal, it's No Mercy crate. Very surprised to see a barricade being accepted. I thought this wasn't allowed. Lo and behold, it happened, so I guess that'll be a talking point. So, yep, 10 skins this week, and I told you last night. So just to give you a quick update, this appeared like 30-ish, like 40 minutes ago, so we've been aware of this for a while. We're still waiting for the actual rotation to happen, so that means when the actual new skins appear in the Rust store, rotating out the older ones. But last night, I sat here, let's just quickly refresh, there you go, abnormal buy orders. I said at the very end, I told you, because what's appearing today? Where is it? There we are. Today, we are seeing the inclusion of the shipping container building skin for sheet metal, and I told you this was going to be accepted. I knew it, and it happened. So, when we see a new building skin, being leaked, or rather people's aware of it, they've tested it out on staging and whatnot, you should expect skins being made in theme with it, and you should expect them to be accepted. And we've just had another Adobe skin accepted today. So, yeah, in the future, from here and now, if we see another building skin in the pipeline, you just know skin creators are going to make skins in relation to it, and they will potentially be accepted. All good? Shall we proceed? Let's start taking a look at all of these skins. So we got the nuclear double barrel shotgun, fairly tame in design, nothing wrong with that. It's nice to have some skins that are a fair bit grounded, yes. But this is obviously in theme with the fairly recent new monument that we had accepted, very nice. And this is a typical pick, so yeah, this was submitted about 2 weeks ago, so 2 weeks ago, so that's a typical pick. Congratulations to Fresh. And then we have Delaray's first ever skin to be accepted. Yep, you are a new skin creator, so well done, sir. You can see how he's detailed it all out and built up his skin, so very nice to see. It's an LR300, get a good look at this. Yes, very nice. This was also a typical pick, so well done there. Then we got... Yeah, fiddle-dee-dee, being a pirate is all of me, do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free, you are a pirate. Mr. 1-9J, you have been very successful this year, haven't you? You've been getting loads of skins accepted. I honestly thought Face Punch was going to take a break from this. I thought they wouldn't have wanted this. I thought they only wanted to keep it primitive. No, looks like we're getting a full proper collection now, so we've started off with Tier 3, and I wouldn't be surprised in the future if we potentially see hoodie pants and, of course, Tier 2. Pace yourself, Mr. 1-9J. There's no need to rush. Where's my cutlass sword? And a parrot. I need a parrot. Parrot rock. Go team up with Keke and make a parrot rock, all right? That's like a perfect combination, a perfect partnership right there. Anyway, that seems to be... is it? Yeah, I guess that's a typical pick, I think. Yeah, because you updated it, didn't you? Yes, you did, because one of the images needed to be swapped around. I remember that, yeah. Primitive crate, so it looks like this is probably going to be finishing soon. Mr. Jeeba has had another skin accepted based on, obviously, the crates that we see in-game. I'm not sure if there's any more. I doubt it. So, cool. Now we've got the continuation of the SAR high-quality metal. Mr. Diaz has gone solo recently, and he's been getting quite a decent amount accepted. He's had 2 so far. Let's see what he makes next. Then we've got the No Mercy crate. Again, No Mercy only gets bigger. This is the collection that has the highest amount of acceptances, and not surprised to see it being accepted. Very cool, simple, nice design, part of a well-established collection, the biggest collection. Congratulations to Hulk and Bad Trip. And that is, of course, also a typical pick. I was under the impression barricades aren't supposed to be made. Okay, so there are some items that apparently shouldn't have skins being made for them anymore. And Concrete Barricade was one of them. And ta-da! Yeah. Guys, are you going to be rushing to buy this and make Concrete Barricades now? I mean, at least this opens up for potentially some more creativity in the future. Sandbags. Oh yeah, we could have more sandbags now. Yes. What would you make with it? I don't know. But that means it surely opens the door. Hedge barricade. Let's not go too crazy, all right? I think the sandbag would probably be better off. It's more lumpy like leaves. Yeah. Right. So, low poly Python revolver. This is also a typical pick. Mad poly. You don't need to keep asking now. You can just have your name be Mad poly. You don't have to keep asking to be picked. All right. It's happened. Chill out. So yeah, typical pick as well. And, of course, this is going to be the most bought skin of the week, 100%. With the proper release of the shipping container building skin, you know this is going to get bought. Look at this. This is like the perfect advertisement. It's green, blends in very nicely with the green colour of the shipping container, and it's in the forest. Guys, look at it. Look at it. Well done, Mr. Duck. Congratulations. That is another skin for you to be accepted. So I think all of the skins are actually typical picks. So if I just go over to here, this is obviously top picks. And, well, if anything gets picked out of here, it's a typical pick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're 2 skins early? We're 2 skins early? Right, well, now we're going to have to go over to Hedge's thing. No, wait, were some of them late picks? Probably, yeah. That probably could have been the answer. Anyway, very nice to see. We haven't actually seen the rotation happen yet, though. That's the thing. So if I just quickly go over to here, Rust Store, the actual rotation itself has not yet happened. So we know what the new skins are, guys. If you were thinking about leaving it till the last second to buy some skins, now's the time. Now's the time. Trust me, I was one of them. I went and bought some Reptile Hunter hoodie and pants at the last minute. Yeah. So if you were questioning, shouldn't I? Maybe it's time to make that decision now. All right, cool. Got that out, got that out of the way. So yeah, Pirate Collection. What's going to happen to you now? Now that we've seen high quality metal being accepted, is it going to really affect the price of the primitive stuff, the hide shirt and whatnot, man? Maybe. I mean, shrug. I don't fully know. We would expect hoodie and pants to appear at some point, yes. So, yeah, if only Mr. Y9J was in the chat right now, if he could answer our questions. If only. Y9J, where are you? Come on, speak. Where's my cutlass sword? Where's my parrot? Where's my parrot rock? I need it. Come on. So, yeah. Last night, of course, with the abnormal builder video, we also discussed prices. So we discussed prices to figure out for the abnormals, and we already discussed prices that we might want to offer for the regular skins. The regular skins being the skins that won't appear. Well, I can show it very easily here in front of you. So last night, the Capybara Rock, Monuments Glass Garage Door, and the high quality AR, those were abnormal. But the Adobe Door, Reptile Hunter Pants and Hoodie, Adobe Large Box, Hobo Sleeping Bag, and the Pixel Boots, they're all regular skins. They won't become marketable until we see the rotation actually happen. When we see this turn into the new batch of skins. And if you ever want to get a nice batch of links ready for those buy orders on scmm.app in the store section, you can just go here and you can just type, click that, and that, and now I've got my links nice and ready. There you go. Ta-da! They're all there. And when the Rust door rotates, that's when I start refreshing, and that's when I start waiting to do my buy orders. It's as simple as that. Cool. So, we could probably take a real quick look at the likes of the Capybara Rock and whatnot, the abnormal skins last night. So, yeah, Capybara Rock is looking to be pretty okay, as of now, That did sell a lot. That's almost going to, that's going to go over 32,000, maybe even 33,000. But the main point that we had to be aware of is does it have enough demand to keep up the price? At the moment, I'm thinking it's going to be okay enough. When we look at the likes of the buy orders, it's not really going all the way up to $3, but it's getting fairly close. When we see a load of people return to play the game, maybe towards the end of the year, let's just do a nice quick refresh right now. So at the moment, we've only got that amount. But again, we're going to see a lot more appearing when the actual update hits in about 35 minutes. Loads of fixes and improvements, apparently. So, you never know. So, yeah, over time, I do think he's going to work out quite all right. I think he's going to be okay. He's got 2,000 requests to buy. We should respect that. It is in demand. But if we do see another very cool-looking rock, and Keke's he's intending to make a whole set of pet rocks. I've told him, make a Maxwell cat rock. Yeah, he can just spin around all forever. Then he might have competition. So we'll see. And then we have the Monuments Glass Garage Door. We know that there is a continuation. This is going to be made into a set. Johnny Oldboy made a very nice looking double door, and that made me feel a bit of more confidence with the garage door. But I did know that, this was going to appear, so there could potentially be some problems in the short term. However, at the moment, for a $3 skin, the builders are going all the way up to about $2.10. You've got one there at $2.39. Not all the way up to $3. Not all the way up to $3, but yeah, it might hold up its price. Again, towards the end of this year, very likely will be going back up and above its rust price. So we shall see what happens from here on now. Very nice looking art. And then we have an AK, and unfortunately, with it being an AK-47, we just didn't really have that much confidence in it. There's always going to be another AK. So we just did a 70 cent to 90 cent buy order, and that's very easy to notice because our buy orders ended around here. And then some extra people appeared at a later time, and they've gone and done that. Let's see if that holds up. But yeah, with this being a $3 skin and the highest buy order going up to $1.80, doesn't look very good for that, does it? No. So yeah, those were the abnormal skins. We've pretty much got everything nice and ready. We don't know what's abnormal yet because the actual rust door has not yet rotated. And yeah, that's kind of basically it. Hello, chat. How you doing? Is everything all right? How you doing, chat? Are you above me now? Yes, I've moved you there. Hello. So yes, if you weren't fully aware, every Thursday I will be on stream on my Twitch. If you want the link to that, go to the description on YouTube. You'll see it right there. And I stream this every week. We'll discuss skins. If you've got problems, I'll try my best to help you out. Let's just go see what's on the front page as of now. Doesn't seem to be that much of a difference. Why is Toxic Dragon Metal Door constantly on the front page recently? Have you noticed this? For like the past 2-ish weeks, it's just been constantly there. I don't think it's getting bought. I think it's being sold to the highest buy orders constantly. I don't know. It's really weird. We shall see. Maybe something weird's about to happen in the future, but with 562 quantity. Ooh. But why now? Do you understand? Why now? Anyway, cool. So I think we're just going to have to actually wait for the rotation to happen. And of course, I need to do my buy orders. So I guess we'll skip ahead. We'll see what the prices look like. Then we can make decisions in regards to what we might want to, or how we might want to approach these new skins. And yeah, so once again, here's your 10 newest skins from the Nuclear Launcher Double Barrel Shotgun, the Wright LR300, the Pirate Tier 3, the Primitive Crate from Rust. Yeah, you will expect a name change. That's going to happen. Face Punch will change the names of some of these skins. High Quality Metal Sir. We have the No Mercy Crate, the very randomly appearing Barricade, Low Poly Python, and of course the Shipping Container Garage Door. They will be appearing in the Rust Door at some point within the next 30 minutes, I'm sure, because 7 o'clock is usually when the update comes out. And then afterwards we will discuss prices and yeah, you get the idea. So let's just skip ahead right now. All right, gentlemen, we're back. And quick refresh. Ta-da! The skins have finally rotated. So the updates come out 7 o'clock in the evening. In the UK is usually when we see the new updates come out for the first wipe of the month. So here are all the new skins. The first thing that we need to do is consider or figure out which of these is abnormal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 skins, but not this, not this, not this, not this, not this, but this, not this, this. Yes, that means we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 abnormal skins this week to chase after. Let's just put all of this away, and for some reason I have 2 links of those. Cool. And of course we now have the shipping container. It's now been properly released. Apparently this is selling for $13.99, so consider going for that. And with that, it's definitely going to have an impact on a certain skin that came out this week, but we'll talk more about that in a second, because we also did our regular skin buy orders. So Reptile Hunter hoodie and pants, let's just go ahead and see how much demand you have, and I'm pretty confident to sit here and say it's got a lot of demand. It's got a lot of demand. People have started to notice on TikTok. I put out a video, so I recorded a video back on Friday. That's it. And I didn't want to release it too quickly because I didn't want people to go crazy and buy out a ton of them. So when we look at the likes of the Reptile Hunter hoodie and pants, This should be the most up-to-date sales count. Looks like we've reached 19,000 sales. That's okay. It's only 2,000 more than the tier 3. That's okay, all right? No need to worry too much. It's going to be a little bit more, but yeah, that's fine. And on the horizon, we now anticipate the arrival of tier 2. So it's got a very strong build up for buy orders, going all the way up to 95 cents. Very nice to see. I am pretty sure this is going to be holding its value. We are entering June time. And yeah, I'm going to be talking about June time a lot, this thing, because something's happened last night that's going to matter a lot. And we'll talk about that in a second. You know what it is, though, don't you? I've been saying it so many times over the past few sessions. So we have 1,663 requests to buy when the rotation happened about 30 minutes ago. That's looking pretty strong. And then, of course, with the hoodie, exact same thing. Very strong with the buy orders. It definitely looks like it's going to hold its value. So that's very good. That's nice. If you invested into these, congratulations. But we'll see what happens from here on now. You never know. Maybe we might not see Reptile Hunter Tier 2 being accepted. It could happen, right? Not everything is a guarantee. We can hope, we can anticipate, but sometimes things just don't happen. Sucks, but yeah. How long have we waited for Hardsuit Tier 2 to appear? Moving on, we have the Adobe door with over 1,000 requests to buy, but my main concern was, based on the amount of sales we had, was that, reflective to the amount of people that are actually buying the Adobe building skin, and does it pair up nicely? That's the main question I was trying to suggest to people. I, at the moment, cannot sit here and confirm that. But as time goes on, we know that this was it. That's it. You can't get any more Adobe door skins. You have to play extremely lucky and try and open it in the high-quality crate. As time goes on, maybe, just maybe, the likes of the Adobe building skin might end up at a cheaper price on here. That could happen. If we keep seeing more and more building skins being introduced, I wouldn't be surprised if the original ones potentially go down in price. Maybe. But that would mean, and yeah, it does apply to Adobe large box as well, these skins probably might gain some traction and increase in demand if more and more people end up buying the Adobe building skin. So that's not too hard to comprehend and understand, I'm sure. So with this being a $1.49 skin, the buy orders only went up to $1. All right, people are curious, but they're not fully confident with it, and that is why it's sitting in the position it's currently in. Will it maintain that $1.49 price? Probably not, but in time, let's see what happens. And with the Adobe large box, it had a fairly decent pattern to stand out and be unique. So I feel like this is going to be doing better compared to the likes of the door. And if we do see Adobe doing nicely in terms of it being used more in the future, I think it will flourish because of it. But again, it's only slightly above $1 in terms of buy orders, probably not maintaining that $1.49 price. We shall see, though. Large boxes recently have been rising up in price, which is a bit of a surprise to me. You don't know. Like, maybe people just won't list them below a certain price. That very likely could happen, but 34 of these are already on the Steam market. Whereas you've only got 3 of these. Now we're on to the likes of the Hobo sleeping bag. We've just had the sleeping bag update come out, and we'll be talking about the updates in a little bit. But yep, we are now restricted to 10, and my whole idea of bagging people in might be affected. You remember when I was sitting there saying, we need more bags that are like a joke when you bag in people, and oh my, I just saw what you did. I just saw what you did. Thank you very much for that, Slanosta. I've got, with my current scene on, I've got my things turned off. Chat, say thank you. Say thank you to Slanosta for gifting those subs. Looks like we'll be doing a sub giveaway after this. So thank you very much for that, good sir. I've seen what you've made, Mr. Slanosta. We'll be talking about that towards the end. Certain special skins have been made by Mr. Slanosta. If you watch my abnormal barders, you already know what they are, but we'll move on. We just got to commit to this first. So, Hobo sleeping bag. I was curious about you. I thought it was a fairly goofy. If anybody asked you to bag them in, you give them the hobo bag and you laugh at them and call them a hobo and ha ha ha. We honestly need like a clown bag, so that you can bag people in and put them in the clown bag, and then you can call them a clown, and then their life is devastated, and then you can point and laugh at them. So, yeah. Will it hold up? Maybe. I mean, there's one thing that I never really brought up, but I just never really looked at it and thought about it. Do you reckon that's good in snowy environments? Do you reckon that's going to be good to place in the snowy environments? I think it's just a fair bit too darker, it's more grey, so I'm pretty sure it would stand out. Probably not for the best. Probably. If only it snowed and snow settled on top of deplorables in the snow environment. If only. Never mind. Only going up to $1. We'll see if it holds its price, but I don't think it will. And then we have the Pixel boots. I did sit here and say this potentially might be the dark horse, the hidden gem of the investing skins. I do believe. So we did see the message. We did see a message which we felt confident in. Mr. 1SQ, one of the creators of the skin, he said next week. But that might not have been early this week, which is next week compared to here. Maybe it's going to be this weekend. And I'm pretty confident because Diva Dan, who seems to be the main person behind Pixel, he's kind of outright said he's considering it. And it's probably going to be this weekend. So you've got to keep your eye on the workshop. Keep an eye on the workshop, guys. Make sure you got your followed authors list nice and set up. How do you set one up? Well, consider watching my Rust workshop skin checks. In the first 10 minutes, I'll explain the whole process and getting yourself nice and set up, because you need to keep your eyes peeled. Certain interesting skins might be submitted, and you potentially could be the first person to react. Anyway, the main point is we might be seeing some Pixel armor soon. Maybe. I don't want to sit here and say it's 100% confirmed, but it looks like it's leaning towards it's likely to happen fairly soon. Now, we also can't confirm it's going to 100% be accepted as well. Moving on, the buyers on this looking very strong, going all the way up to 95 cents. Guys, this was a 99-cent skin. And look at it. I'm thinking it's holding its value. Boots tend to be pretty good in holding their value, so especially if they're part of a collection. I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be all right. So yeah, all of these regular skins, I hope you put your barders down, and best of luck to all of you. Let's see if they held up, and let's see if they survive June. And let's see if enough people buy the shipping container building skin. So yep, very nice, very cool. Goodbye. Right then, gentlemen, it's time to start talking about all of those new skins. Over to scmm.app, get a quick look at all of these prices that you see right here and the sales amount. Got a good idea of that? Cool. Okay, let's move on to the newest skins. Here we are, and I'm not surprised to see Pirate Tier 3 is immediately being attacked. Everybody's frothing at the mouths, chasing after it. So I guess we're going to be talking about that right now. Starting off, we are talking about the Pirate Collection, as you can see here. Now, I'll be straight up honest with you. I honestly didn't think this was going to be accepted today. I thought they were going to, keep it just primitive. Nope. We're going all in, baby. So we've got the likes of Tier 3, potentially the beginning of core pieces. Maybe we're going to see a full set of core pieces. Maybe, possibly. Personally, if I was Mr. 100, I'd pace myself. Don't rush into anything too quickly. There's a whole bunch of skins in the pipeline at the moment that very likely could potentially be competition. You don't want to have competition right here, right now. Maybe hoodie and pants could be a pretty safe bet. And now we also have to consider this, guys. It is a black set, and I hate to say it, but people are going to be looking at this now and thinking, "Is this budget blackout?" Maybe. Last year we had Dragon Rage and we had Black Gold, didn't we? And they sold very nicely. Maybe a little bit too much, but they still held up and they're still selling all right. So let's just take a real quick peek at the likes of Dragon Rage collection. How are you doing so far with the clothing and armor? Dragon Rage, please show me, because Dragon Rage came out in the springtime last year. Yep, so it first appeared around, what was it, March? Started off with hoodie and pants. Yep, March time. Well, that's now selling for $9. That's now selling for $6. The chest plate is now selling for just under $4. The face mask is selling for just under $3. The kilt is now selling over $3. And the tier 2 pieces here, almost $4 here and $2.60 here. So I would have reason to believe that it held up its value pretty okay. Then we're going to take a look at the likes of the Black Gold. Yep, hello Black Gold collection, how are you doing? You were mostly a weapon collection initially, but then we saw the hoodie and pants being accepted, which are now selling for $3 and $4.40. And then we got the face mask here selling for just under $4. And then we got the chest plate over here selling for $3.60. And most importantly, we have the kilt here selling for $9, and the vest selling for $7.60, and the helmet selling for $5.45. Guys, I think this might do all right. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to sit there and say, oh, but it's got the big white paint there. Yeah, it looks cool. You could have a full group in tier 3, blackout, right? You know, all the full proper set. But the leader gets to wear the one with the skull on it. Yeah. Honestly, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So the main thing now is, are we going to potentially see the likes of hoodie pants and tier 2 being made and accepted? I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. 1J proceeds to make the skins. I'm fully expecting that we will be seeing those skins being made and submitted at some point in the near future. If he paces himself, everything should work out very nicely. But in terms of, will this work out perfectly fine in the future? Well, you might have noticed with some of those black gold skins and those Dragon Rage skins, they sold like 30,000 each, and they still worked out in the end. By default, guys, in the long term, Pirate Tier 3, it should be perfectly fine, alright? Plus, it's Pirate set, looks cool, yaha, fiddle dee dee. Being a pirate is what I mean. So, I stick with my point. Keke, 1J. Teamwork with each other, make a parrot rock. Parrot rock. Come on, we need it. Work with each other and make the magic happen. And have like a little button in it so it mimics what you say. You can't do that. But yeah, I feel like that would be welcome. I do believe Mr. 1J has considered getting a cutlass sword made, so that could happen. Maybe he takes a break from the pirate collection. Maybe he goes and makes another storm skin. Remember the storm bow that was accepted not too long ago? That was made by 1J. He's been very successful this year. Was my tier 3 sub. Huh? Yeah, maybe he returns to that as a bit of a break. Maybe he returns to make some more Lunar skins, because he did do that. He made a Lunar skin fairly recently, wasn't accepted. I can't remember what it was. God, what was it? I can't remember. But regardless, he's been very successful this year. Well done, buddy. Well done. So, let's just go to the very basic thing. This is the beginning of core pieces. If we see hoodie and pants or tier 2 being submitted to the workshop, there will be anticipation buys. People will buy them. If we do see them actually being accepted, the reactionary nature of the Rust economy, you will see a spike in demand on this and you will see the price go up. So how confident do you personally think we will see Pirate tier 2 or hoodie and pants being accepted in the future? I'm going to sit here and say I welcome the idea of it. I feel like it's a very genuine possibility. Like, Mr. 1J has had every pirate skin accepted. Let's just confirm that. Yes, I scroll down. There's nothing below here. Nothing has been left waiting. It's very likely it's going to be. I don't want to say certain, but it's looking. I'm confident in it. I'm confident in it. So yeah, but here's the problem. They're selling for 99 cents each. Do you remember what happened not too long ago when we saw a core piece being accepted that was selling for 99 cents each? Yeah, you ended up with the military hoodie and pants. Uh-oh. And what happened? 45,000 sales. That was a big problem, wasn't it? But we do have the benefit that this is the beginning of the core pieces, so we shall see. We shall see. It should be right. I reckon by default, I expect 30,000 sales. And if that happens, that's all right. Same thing happened with Dragon Rage. Same thing happened with Black Gold. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. All right, cool. So if you don't want to jump in and buy them immediately, that would be the safer option. That would be the safer option. You can wait until... like I didn't buy my Reptile Hunter hoodie and pants until an hour before the rotation. So, you know, I wait till Thursday to buy mine. Yeah. You know, you could just wait until Wednesday and it'll still be right, I'm sure. So, makes sense? All good? So, that's that. That looks good. I'm happy to see more of it appear. Let's see where we go from here, Mr. 1J. Are you going to jump straight in and do hoodie and pants, or are you going to take a break? Going to make some weapons or something? We already have, like, a pirate theme... what was it? what's the Eoka... the Eoka... I can't speak. Let me take a quick drink. All right. We have a yoker that was accepted long time back that seems to be in theme with pirate stuff, but I don't know. Right, let's just move on. We've been talking enough. Shipping container garage door. So, yeah, I was very confident that we were going to see this being accepted, and it was, and I'm not surprised at all because, of course, we saw the release of the shipping container building skin. This right here, I would not be surprised in the slightest if it sells... 30,000 sales as well. So let me just bring this over here. Yep, we've got everything turned on. So there was a bit of a push over the past 2 or so weeks. If you go look up every container door skin, what do you see? They've all been bought out. because people knew what was coming. People knew because it was on staging and it was leaked and everybody saw that you can change the colour of the container building skins and whatnot. Yeah, all of these got bought out, and then people on TikTok talked about it, and then other people bought in, and they're all fairly inflated, and, well, yeah, I'm sure you can see right there that is fairly ridiculous. So, gentlemen, we've now got another one. And what do you reckon is going to happen to this? I think it's just going to immediately jump up in price. Reasonably. It all depends on the amount of sales. So when you look at this, you think, oh, but it's just green. Yeah, but it goes perfectly with the green thing. We literally talked about this earlier. I knew it was happening. And it's been accepted, and it's going to have over 30,000 sales. And it very likely probably won't even care about the situation with all the garage doors being accepted. You might like the idea that we recently had the camouflage garage door and it's held up its price quite nicely, but this quite literally is a container door, blends in nicely with the green building skins. So yeah, I feel like that's going to be picked out a whole lot more, and I think that's going to be having some very decent demand. If we end up with like 50,000 sales, sure, yeah, I'm going to have questions and worries then, but yeah, this very likely will potentially be the most bought skin of the week. I fully anticipate it. Sounds good. So at the moment, it's also abnormal. I don't need to rush into buying this. I can take my time. I can do my boulders first, then I can do a purchase afterwards. Guys, I feel like that's the safest approach. If you want to just jump in and buy some, by all means, like look at all these skins, right? If you like the skins and want to use them, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it. Support the skin creators, right? Good idea? Perfectly fine. But if you're looking at this with a financial perspective and you want to make some decent profits out of all of this, you've got to take your time. You don't want to rush into anything. Approach it nicely, safely, slowly. I'm going to sit here and say the best thing to do is wait it out, do the abnormal boulders first, then consider buying it either on the Wednesday or on the Thursday. Make sense? All good? So, yeah. It's very likely going to end up potentially like a situation like this. It's very likely going to stay above its restore price for the foreseeable future, depending on how many sales we see. Now we've got the No Mercy crate. As I have said, this is the biggest skin collection in the game. It is ridiculous. Like, we've got 31 accepted skins now. So the question is, will this hold its value? Look at all of the No Mercy deplorables. We've got the sheet metal door, we've got the garage door, we've got the... Oh no, that's the armor door. That's the sheet metal door. That's the bag. Yeah, so... Only that one's doing all right at the moment. We are dipping into the bad times. It's a good looking box. Look at it. Straight, simple, stylish, neat. I think people would like that. I feel like it would do quite well. And here's the thing, right? These 3 skins are very likely to be taking away all of the thunder from this week, all of the attention. This might not sell that much, and it might work out to be a perfectly fine thing to invest into. However, it's also abnormal. I don't need to rush into buying it. Barders first, and then we consider buying it afterwards. You feel good with that? Yeah, okay. So that's just that's the approach I'm planning to do with that. That's what I am considering. So that's something that you should be taking into consideration a whole lot more in the future. All good? Yeah. No Mercy skins tend to do very nicely, especially during the end of the year, post-Christmas time. Loads of people will be playing. Loads of people know what No Mercy's collection is. Loads of people potentially will be buying that. That looks to be a skin that will definitely always be around its restore price. Not too low, not too high, but steadily, perfectly fine. So it might actually be a case where we do just stick with a buy order. Okay. Now, here's the really awkward thing, all right? I was under the impression that concrete barricade skins should not be allowed. They were being turned away, turned down, all right? So here's the funny thing. It's only been like an hour and we've already got this as the highest estimated supply for a barricade skin. Because we haven't had a barricade skin accepted since 2017. It's been 6 years. It's been 6 years and this happened. And you might sit there and say, well, clearly it's going to be amazing. Guys, look at me. What are you using barricades for? Well, you're probably going to be using it with Adobe, so I guess, but... I mean, could this potentially open the door to seeing even more concrete barricade skins being made now? I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. We looked at this on chat earlier. We just went over to here real quickly just to see some other skins that were made in the past. Most of them are from 2016. If only, mate. If only. It's nice, straight, simple, straight to the point, you know. This should also open up the doors for Sandbag. Sandbag barricade. Yeah. Oh, no. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So, yeah, maybe sandbags could potentially get some new skins being made and potentially accepted in the future. I believe we only have one sandbag skin, and it's the Christmas one from, like, 8 years ago. Let's go take a look. Sandbag barricade, grandmother's gift barricade. Only one exists. Apparently only 96 of them are in circulation. No wonder it's $61. But yeah, that's the only sandbag barricade skin we have. So, skin creators, if you are absolutely out of ideas, go make a green hedge one. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely clueless with this. I don't know. I just don't think it's going to have that much demand to be wanted and desired. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll just leave it. When I do my abnormal builder talk video, so obviously next week I'll upload a video doing the builders and whatnot, but I of course will be doing the talk about what prices we might want to offer for the regular skins. As you can see, it's a regular skin. I think I'm just going to have to see how many sales have happened and then make decisions from there. Right, I see people asking questions. Please hold on for the second, right? Please hold on for a second. We'll answer questions after all of this. But with this, I'm going to wait till next week, right? We'll wait till Wednesday or Thursday, then we'll make a decision, because I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. High quality metals SAR. This is abnormal. I'm not going to rush into buying it. With all the SAR skins that have come out fairly recently, how have they held up? Let's go take a look at all of the SARs that came out in 2023. And to my surprise, only one's doing all right. The white one. Yes, because snowy environments, good. Budget comics SAR, good. Not doing good, 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 not doing good. What do you reckon? Yeah. A lot of the recent SAR skins that have come out haven't been holding up very well, even though it does get used a lot. But I'm led to believe that everyone who's using their SARs in-game are actually, they're probably just using the Blackout SAR and whatnot. That's $6 now, wow. Yeah, so I think out of all the SARs, skins and whatnot, people have already got their desired skin, and they probably won't care too much about that. So, abnormal builder first, then we make the decision whether or not we want to buy it. And I don't think it's going to be doing that well. Mr. Delaray, congratulations. This is your first ever skin to be accepted. It's the Riot LR300. Unfortunately, and I'm very sorry. I got my financial perspective on, all right? This right here is an LR300. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, there we go. LR300s have not been holding up very nicely. The only recent LR300 that's doing well is the Redemption one. Yep, right there. Down 47, down 35, down 51, down 50, down 38, down 50, down 57, down 47, down 30, 48, 51, 61, 61, 51, and 51. Yeah, not good. Only that one's doing all right because it looks cool and it's potentially in a flourishing collection if Mr. Slonoster finishes his other skins. I will have to check Discord in a minute. Okay, well, we'll take a quick looky. And, alright, so he has confirmed that he's making more. We are going to see some more Redemption skins soon. Alright, that was a nice quick little update. I shouldn't leak it, should I? Right, so let's just move on. LR300. Yeah, unfortunately, that might straight up be a 70 cent to 90 cent buy order. I'm very sorry to say that. But it's looking to be that kind of situation. Yeah, it's LR300s. They just go down to $1. Now we're going to move on to the Nuke Double Barrel Shotgun. Hey, how's that Barrel Nana doing? Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at the most recent Double Barrel Shotgun to be accepted. It's bright, it's yellow, it's up 9%. Cool. But this isn't super bright and colourful, is it? It's okay for what it is. It's in theme with the recent monument that was added. But will people care enough about it? Looks very similar. Not very, but close enough in resemblance. Sorry, I'm yawning. Sorry, when I talk a lot and I don't breathe enough, I yawn. Looks fairly similar to the No Mercy Double Barrel Shotgun, which, that's actually part of a well-established collection, and that's already down by 35%. Oh dear. I worry for it. I don't think it's going to be a 70 cent to 90 cent buy order. Might be. That might be a 70 cent to 90 cent buy order. I don't want to rush straight into it, but congratulations, Mr. Fresh. Yep, you haven't had a skin accepted for a while. So good to you, sir. But with a financial perspective, I'm not super confident in that skin. Primitive Crate. Right, so this is part of a very loose collection. We have to say this every single week. Yes, you might sit there and say, "Oh, but it's part of a collection. Surely you do all right." No, we don't jump straight into things like that. We have to understand that not everybody's fully aware that this is a collection, and yeah, maybe it'll do all right. It's not transparent. It's not transparent. Get a good look at that. Yep, it's just black holes. Black holes. It's all void. You can't see through it. So if you like the idea of this full set, by all means, go ahead, buy it, use it, enjoy it. But personally, I don't think it's going to hold its value. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down by like 20% or something. So maybe that's going to... Oh, it's abnormal as well. It's abnormal. It's abnormal, guys. Don't worry. We can do our buy orders first, and then we can consider buying it afterwards. That's the answer. Yeah. I will sit here and say this, though. At the beginning of this year, post-Christmas time, every single small box skin was in the positive. So, yeah. Take that into consideration. There was a lot of them, and they were all in the positive. So it might be a long wait, but eventually it will probably be a profit if you do a good buy order. Right, then we got the low poly python. Yeah, low poly collection isn't super crazy. Yeah. I am probably just going to do a 70 cent to 90 cent buy order. But if this doesn't sell that much throughout the whole week, if it only sells a few thousand, that potentially might be worth a buy, because skins that have the lowest amount of sales in the week tend to be vulnerable for manipulation. That does tend to happen. I've got a very good example to show off to you. Remember January 5th? No, not this one. Oh, no, it was this one. Yeah, I guess you could do Reptile Python, but we could also show this was the better example. Do you remember Wasteland Python? Yep, only sold 6,500 sales. Not very good, unfortunately, but it was vulnerable for manipulation because there wasn't that many of them in circulation. So when you go look at its history, guess what? Guess what happened to the Wasteland Python? Like I said, vulnerable for manipulation. People jumped in, bought out all the stock, and it got pumped for a fairly reasonable amount of time throughout all of April. So it's just sitting here, selling at around $1.50, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, time to pump. Sold for about $9 here, slowly went down to about $8, and then the pump ended, and it went all the way back down to here, selling for around $1. So yeah, that's where it is right now. So just to get the point across, the lowest selling skins tend to be vulnerable for manipulation. It's not something you should rely upon, but it's something you should be aware of. Maybe you could consider it by looking at it on Wednesday or Thursday and then making a decision whether or not you want to buy it. Sounds good? All good? So, that's it. We kind of went through all the skins, didn't we? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So, it's going to be interesting to see how all of this rolls out. Pirate is definitely selling very nicely. If we do another quick refresh, how are you doing? How are we going to see the numbers go up? And has the Pirate collection changed that much? Quick refresh, what do I see? Quantities down? Quantities down a little bit. Yeah. Are people going to be using the hide shirt and pants with the tier 3 at the moment? I don't think that would be smart, but maybe they're going to be doing that, for jokes at the moment. Maybe, possibly. Also, Pirate pants and shirt, they're not affiliated, but they're selling for quite a lot. Damn, didn't realise that. So, yeah. We just have to sit here and wait now. Very cool. And no, it hasn't updated yet. But you can see here with subscribers, everybody that buys a skin automatically becomes a subscriber. So there's 4,992 subscribers. Individuals, there's definitely over 5,000 of these that have been bought. There's definitely over 5,000 of these that have been bought. And it looks like the face mask is selling a whole lot more than the chest plate. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if people with full blackout sets are buying this to... Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if people are doing that. It looks cool, and I think people do appreciate it. So, yeah, all right. We're done. We're cool. If you buy a skin on the Steam market from another user, do I become a subscriber? I don't think so. No. Is that a budget Big Grin? No. Let's not think like that. Big Grin came out in 2016. No, it's not a Big Grin. Shut up. Oldest. Yeah, it's one of the oldest skins, I believe. Yes, it's... let's just go all the way up here. It is the oldest skin. Cool. The oldest face mask skin is the Big Grin. How nice. How cool. Does that look like smiling to you? No, it's not. Yeah, so SCMM can show you all of this nice, useful information. Interesting. So what are you considering, guys? What do you want to buy? What do you think you're going to be buying? What are you going to be investing into? You can ask your questions now. I wasn't ignoring you. I just want to I got to get through all of this. And Slanoster, I know you messaged me during. Do you want me to show off that little bit of information, or do you want to keep it hidden? What do you want to do? Feel free to say what you want. Has that thing paused? Has that thing paused in the background? It did. Sorry about that. So, yeah. You want to get some feedback? Very well, then. Look what we got currently going on in the background. Where's the shiny bits? Looks like there's a SAR on the horizon, so... Redemption's on the way. It's a concept. We'll make it reality. What'd you take me for? I'm not here to talk about happiness and dreams. Make me money. Well, he did. He donated 5 subs, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So yes, guys, always keep in check with the likes of my workshop skin check videos, because of course you want to always be aware of the likes of what potentially might be appearing on the horizon. So here is the most recent batch of all the newest skins that were submitted. As you can see here, 99 skins, all of them nice and available to you. The link to this is in that Rust Workshop Skin Checks video. Just look in the description. Look, duck. Do you like ducks? Say quack now. Do it. Comment quack. Say it. And there's potentially going to be an interesting batch of potential skins being accepted. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So next week's going to be pretty interesting. We shall see what happens. Yep. So, cool. All right. What about the Bombshell double armored door? Right, you've been persistent about that. Why do we need to talk about the Bombshell double armored door so much? Bombshell double armored door has been doing very nicely. Very nicely. It has lower quantity, and it has a very decent price. Remember, this sold for, what, $2.49? Well, the price right now is $5.50, I believe. Yes. Looking pretty good. Buy orders just keep on climbing. Keep on climbing. Essentially, everything I said what would happen has happened so far. We're not going to see another double armored door being accepted because for some reason Face Punch doesn't like them. And it's just not, it's going to ignore the CSGO major. It's just going to keep on pushing on ahead, keep on rising in price. The buy orders will keep following it. We're only halfway through this year. What price do you reckon this will end up at post-Christmas time? I fully believe it'll go above $10. Wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. I've got like 200 plus of these. I think 250 now. I bought some on buy order. So everything's perfectly lining up as expected. It's all so nice. It's all so good. So yeah, still a good investment. And if you can remember, Bombshell Garage Door, it had that TikTok video about it. Still holding its value as well. It's currently sitting at $4. So yes, it is $4.20. And yeah, ever since the TikTok, it went and boosted itself, and it's only been rising ever since. So yeah, how nice, how enjoyable. And this is the current front page for the Rust Steam market. Still don't know what's going on with Toxic Metal Dragon Door. I have no idea. Have no idea. Redemption's Thompson still there, holding its value reasonably. Very nice to see. Only 107 of them on the Steam market at the moment. There was 200 or something before. What happened earlier? What's going on? They've all disappeared. They've all disappeared, chat. Very well then. All right, so questions. Unkut, hey Hedge, do you think Thompson Skins will rise up, or has... No, I still think they're going to be okay. You're sitting there and worrying about Thompson Skins when I literally made a video right here saying they're going to go down in price during the summer. That's a given. Where is it? Where is it? There it is, yep. My Rust Thompson Skins video, reliable investing pattern. They go down during the summer, post-Christmas time. I mean, I've only got to go over to here real quick and just show you how many Thompson Skins I currently have. And that's just this account. I've got 8 accounts. Bling, blong, ding, dong. These are all from buy orders. I bought so many of these for like $1 each. I kid you not. It's been ridiculous. And that's for the giveaway chat. Mr. Kua donated those, so we can give those away in a bit. I hope you enjoy that. What about over here? I had... do I have Thompsons here as well? I've got Thompsons everywhere. Thompson. Bought that for $1 each. Bought that for $1. Yeah, I bought that for $1. Yep. What about over here? Thompson. I have the belief Thompsons were doing all right. Yes. Do you need me to keep going? I bought that for £1. That sells for like $10. That's nice. Cool. So, yep, life's pretty good. I'm not worried about this. I know they will bounce back up and go up in price in the future. Long term, it's all good. It's all good. No need to worry. Everything's calm and collected and peaceful. I'm happy. I'm chill. Why pending? Why do you exist? Why do you exist? So yeah, I'm getting a lot of the frog cosplay stuff fairly recently. Oh, there you go. Another artifact Thompson skin. Ta-da. So yeah, is there any other questions that are on your mind, people? Are there any other questions on your mind? Oh, we should show you what the Whiteout boots look like. Yeah, they've got 8,000. Ta-da! 8,000 listings with over 14,000 requests to buy. That's normal. But at the moment, yes, you can now sell them for a profit. You can sell them for a couple pennies profit. Where will this go? Will this go potentially in the future? I don't know. But it definitely has the demand to keep the price up. It's just, is it going to be hard capped at $1 for a long time? Very likely. Could it double in price by Christmas time? Probably. Wouldn't you want more profit? Honestly, you could just probably put down a fairly decent buy order and you'll be picking some of these up at some point soon. Maybe. But the person with the fairly strong buy order here is still keeping it up. So it's going to be all right for a while. Right, guys, let's now hop over to here because I want to show you. We already talked about it last night in the Abnormals video, but there is a Spanish event on the horizon from... Oh, God damn it, sorry. Here. From the 11th of June to the 17th of June, there's going to be Twitch drops for a Spanish event. It is Bellum. And we see a lot more skins now. So there's... Oh, sorry. I'm zooming in and out. I keep screwing this up. This is going to be something that you can obviously go on Google and sign into and whatnot. So there's an AK, there's a rocket launcher, there's another Golden Thompson. Small box, sheet metal door. For some reason that's being hidden away. So let's go show that to you right here, right now. Last night we already talked about it. So don't forget, go to Google, type in Facepunch Twitch, sign in, make sure you're all connected. Everybody's stream will be linked here that you'll be able to chase after, get their skins. This is the general drop for the Bellum event. So, yep, right there. And then here's the sheet metal door. I get the feeling it's probably not finished yet because for some reason they were hiding the sheet metal door. Come on, pause. Now go HD. Come on, HD. Make it nice and shiny. Are you going to do it? Sorry about this. I'm sure you can see it enough. They glow in the dark. It looks cool. Now it's HD. Cool. Thank you. So, very nice. Very cool. And that will be starting next Sunday. Not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, June 11th. Here is the Twitter, Bellum. There's about 220 people taking part in this. Shut up. Stupid Twitter. And here's some of the skins. So, the Rubius rainbow face mask probably won't be accompanied by the chest plate. Maybe in the future, when he gets another skin drop, he'll have this. So, Goofy face mask. Anyone? Goofy face mask with a little bit of blood. And then we got Carola with the awesome looking garage door here. Can Spanish people be Vikings? Maybe he's like half Swedish or something. There you go. And it glows in the dark with the eyes. Looks awesome. I think a lot of people will be chasing after that one. Then we got the likes of the Elxocas's bandana. Then we got the glow-in-the-dark rocket launcher. Yes, this glows in the dark. The aim sight, yes, it does. It glows in the dark, as you can see right there. Glow-in-the-dark rocket launcher. Very nice, very cool. Yep. And then we got the Golden Thompson. Yeah, I don't have a link to all of the... skins, unfortunately, but... Yeah, you've got a reasonable amount, and you can see what else was there. So, my apologies, but yep, there's the Thompson. Looks very nice and shiny. Very cool. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that we need to sit there and say. One more quick refresh. I'll probably leave it for a while, chat, then we'll do the predictions video afterwards. It's nice to see a few more sales come in, and then we'll properly get a good idea of how or what's getting all the demand. But at the moment, yep, still looking like it's Pirate. Pirate looks like it's going to be the top selling skin of the week. 30,000 sales is my estimate, maybe even more. And yeah, I think that's basically it then, guys. But there's one more final thing. I almost forgot to sit here and say it. Last night, guys, yep, he's talking about CSGO again, but it's very soon now, because the champion sticker capsule finally appeared last night. All the stickers obviously here that I've buy ordered. Guys, the discount's going to happen most likely next week. Usually when you see the champion sticker capsule come out, you'll see the discount come out maybe within a week or maybe just after a week. If it came out last night, that means next week, maybe it's going to be the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. One of these days, the discount's going to come out for those champion stickers, capsules. All here, Paris 2023. They're all going to be discounted, and people are going to buy out a whole bunch of them and open tons of them, and they're going to get loads of the stickers and blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. And, yeah, loads of people are going to be throwing their money at these because they see them as safe investments, especially with the likes of the Source 2 coming out in the summer. Everybody thinks everything's going to rebound and go up in price. I worry we're going to end up with an Antwerp situation. But just understand, a lot of money is going to be thrown towards CSGO. So your Rust skins very likely could potentially suffer for a while, at least throughout June. And then, of course, we also have the summer sale starting in June as well. So, again, all over. So June's not going to be a fun month. June's not going to be a fun month. And this is why I keep telling you, play it safe with your buy orders and whatnot. You probably don't want to buy things. You're probably just better off do buy orders from here on now. Sounds good? Sounds okay? Okay, that was a lot of talking. I need to breathe a bit, drink some water, resuscitate myself because I'm about to drop. Guys, you have a lovely week. Best of luck to all of you. Enjoy the update, enjoy the fixes, and we'll see what happens from here on now. Also, what do you reckon? Do you reckon we're going to see a wood building skin, or are we going to see an armoured building skin next? And then, what theme could you think of for both of them? We came up with a twig one. Just do cardboard. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Catch you later. Bye.